Welcome back.
Hello amazing people and welcome back on my YouTube channel. It's your boy Troll. In today's video we're gonna discuss what's better, Cernunnos or Chrome Crouch. So as you know, tomorrow on the 27th we have the official launch of the game on all the continents. So far, if I'm not mistaken, was only UK and Canada or UK and USA, something like that, right? But the game will be available to everyone and everywhere. And I think what I wanted to do is a small guide for those who will be joining us tomorrow on the official launch to understand which dungeon is more important in the Sealed Temple. As a reminder, as information for the new guys, because Sealed Temple will not be unlocked straight away, you have to push the campaign in order to unlock it. You're gonna have 5 entries per day. Yes, you can basically kill one boss or multiple bosses or different bosses basically, but 5 times. And you need to decide what should you focus on when farming early on. Is it the talismans or is it the skill books? The talismans basically will level up your passives of your heroes, your legendary rare heroes. And then the skill books will level up the skills, the actual damaging skills of your heroes per relic. Because yes, every single relic will have 3 different spells, and every single spell of every single relic needs to be leveled up. Now, if you want to see and you're maybe more advanced, you have been already playing, or simply you want to understand what is the team to defeat the dungeon late game, I already did a guide on Cernunnos and Chrome Crouch how to farm automatically stage 10. So if you want to have some advice, you're early player, but maybe you want to spend a little bit because yes, some of those dungeons will require some legendary heroes, so a little bit pay to win. But don't worry, you can get there as a free-to-play too. It will just take you way longer. But if you want, guys, again, for those who are new, you can review the guide on how to defeat this dungeon stage 10. Again, it won't tell you how to do it day 1, right? It's impossible, but it will explain to you the specific mechanics of both dungeons and most importantly, showcase you a team that can do it late game. But other than that, let's go back to the topic. So, which dungeon is better? Well, we need to understand a few things. First of all, the passive of the heroes, right? So, the passives are obtained. I don't know if I have any legendary heroes that not level up. I don't think so, right? No, they're all level up. Let's take a rare. I'm pretty sure I have a rare that's not leveled up. There you go. So, as you can see, rare heroes will have 2 passives and legendary heroes will have 3 passives. I have to say the graphics are quite bouncy. So, the legendary heroes will have 3 passives. So, the first one will unlock at 3 stars, advance to 3 stars, and the third one for the legendary heroes will be unlocked at 5 stars. When we talk about stars, we're talking about advancement. You will do the advancement anyway because advancement will basically block you from leveling up your hero. Every 10 levels, you're gonna have to advance your hero, and eventually to get to level 60, which is the max, you're gonna have to fully advance your hero. And by that, just simply level up the hero. And by that, simply unlocking the passives. Now, before you even unlock the passives, you need to understand one thing and how does it work. So, to level up the passive, you're gonna need talismans, which are obtained from Cernunnos, which is Master of the Dead, from the Sealed Temple. And then you're also gonna need those brooches. The brooches can be simply farmed in the campaign. It's not a big deal. It's easy to obtain. But, till you have only 1 passive, and you haven't unlocked the second or the third one, whenever you're gonna level up a passive, it will only go to the one that is unlocked. So, as an example, if I want to... Wait, let me level up something that I actually want to level up. Oh my god, okay, let's... No, she have both. Okay, let's use you, screw it. For the test, not for the test, but... So basically, since she has only 1 passive that's unlocked, since I'm gonna level it up, it will all go into this one. However, whenever you're gonna have, that's actually nice. Whenever you're gonna have all of them unlocked because you simply leveled up the champion, and to be quite honest, you will have. No, seriously, I don't have it. Okay. And when you have both of them unlocked, it can be random. So it can go either to the right or to the left. It's not because you clicked on one or other, it will basically level it up. It's random. However, if it's locked, it will always go to the first one. If you unlock the second, it will either go to the first or the second. And obviously the third passive for the legendary is the most difficult because it can go either to 1, 2, or 3. Now, also something to remember for those who don't know, who are starting, you can reset your heroes in this game. You are limited with the amount of resets per month, but you can buy a gold token in the shop, or you can obtain, I think two of them are obtainable for free. But basically, when you're gonna reset your hero, you're also gonna obtain the talismans back. So if you failed at leveling up the passive you want, because for example it's the third one and you have to depend on your luck, you can always have a chance to reset fully your hero and try with the passives again. Again, this is just a quick tip if you really want to push for those passives. Now, when it comes to relics, first of all, as I told you, every single relic you'll have to level it up individually. That's the word in English, I think. And you will need books and also the attack, not especially attack, but you will need the whetstones. Now, every single character, for example, Bedivere is attack type, so you're gonna need attack type, but there's also control, support, and defense. And then you will need the legendary books. So, for example, the legendary heroes, you're gonna need legendary books. And for the rare heroes, you're gonna need rare books. There you go, rare books. Now, obviously, the rare books, the more and more you play, you're gonna get more and more, and the legendary books are actually gonna be what's a pain to get. But let's go back to the question of what's more important. Which dungeon should you first aim? Is it Cernunnos or is it Cromcrouch? So, based off what I just explained to you, and based on what's actually given to us, I would definitely suggest you to focus on Cernunnos. First of all, Cromcrouch is gate kept before specific heroes. If you want to finish stage 10, you will require either Guinevere or... what's his name? It's either Guinevere or... Bro, where are you? Like, I was literally building... There you go. It's either Guinevere or Bodwin. If you have one of them, you can attempt to do stage 10. But even there, you're still gonna be limited because you're still gonna need Jillian and Morgan. Or possibly Clementine. But the point is, Cernunnos is way easier. You don't require any specific heroes at all. You just need damage and you need healing. But then again, why passives? Why is it more important than the skills? Well, first of all, as I tried to mention it very clearly, passives are for the hero. Regardless of which relic you're gonna use, the passive will remain. Because as I told you, the relic, every single relic will have to be skilled up. Now, fair enough, you most probably gonna only skill up the relics that the legendary hero comes in. But in many instances, you actually want to level up the relic in a different color that you will get it originally with the hero. Because in this game, you're gonna get one relic that comes with the hero, you're gonna get his weapon, but then if you want the fire or the wind or ice, again, depends on which color he comes, you'll have to, well, first of all, get it, and then again, level up the skills. The passives, as I told you, will remain regardless of which color of the relic you use, regardless if the skill ups are done or not, the passives remain. And to be quite honest, I truly believe, at least that's my opinion, that the passives in this game, for most of the heroes, are way more broken than the actual skill ups of your spells. As an example, we're gonna take Morgan, right? So Morgan, her passives, if you're able to fully level up the second passive, and then the third one, I think it's way more crucial than leveling up your skills. So if we go now to skills of the relics, there's a lot of jumping, right? So let's say, first of all, I was unlucky because I leveled up fully the ultimate and I basically wanted the second one. But let's say you're lucky, like for example with my fire weapon, where I was actually able to level up skill 2, which is the most important one. What is more game changing? Is it, first of all, to be lucky enough, because here you cannot, like, you know, level up first one, then the second, then the third, and unlock them separately. When it comes to the relics, all the 3 spells are basically available, which means you can randomly level up one of them. The passive skills, as I explained you at the beginning of the video, you can more or less target it. Now, if it's the third one from a legendary hero, it's gonna be the same scenario as here. But if you go through every single relic, through every single hero, and there is not a lot of them that you're gonna use endgame, overall, in my opinion, the passives are just way better to get than the actual skills. The passive will get you basically, they are just better. They are way just, like, first of all, we're gonna take Sigrun, okay? She will reset the turn of the marks. This is insane. Tristan, you're gonna have an additional basically attack. You're gonna make more damage and you're gonna go faster and get more attack bar. Insane. If we go for Jillian, you're gonna reduce the attack bar of more hero more often. You're gonna apply overheal, abnormal status immunity, and basically cleanse abnormal status. And then on top of that, you're gonna speed boost almost all your team, right? So when it comes to the passives, they are just way more broken than the actual skills. Because let's go to skill of Jillian, right? Again, a pure example how to get screwed from behind. I wanted to fully level up skill 2 so I get the attack reduction percentage to the max, but no, right now I am at 100% temptation, 2 turns. Let's be honest, you're almost gonna never use her ultimate, and her S1, well, you're gonna use it a little bit, okay, extra heal when recovery, that's great. It's not game changing, alright? What you actually want to do is to get fully her S2 for both ice and fire weapon, and even ice I got fully leveled up on her ultimate for some reason. So skills are way more difficult to target, and they give you way less, or it's basically less powerful of a power increase when you get what you want. So for me, passives are definitively 100% what you should focus first. The skills, to be quite honest, until I did Cernunnos stage 10, and then only I did Chrome Crouch stage 10, then when I started to skill up the books. And why? Well, because all my passives are level up and I just don't need it. Now, is it good to finish all of them? Yes, as you can see, you're just gonna need a lot of them, because every time you're gonna level up a passive or a skill, the amount of books or talismans will increase. But you don't need to fully, like, okay, Jillian is an example where you want to fully level it up. It's not 100% required, but it's good to have, right? But for example, if we go to Morgan, I don't care at all about her first passive. I just wanted second and third one. I'm not gonna touch it for a very long time. And now I'm basically focusing on her skill ups. But to summarize this video, guys, just so you understand, whenever you're gonna start the game, focus on Cernunnos. It's easier to build a team for it. It's easier to defeat, and you will earn way more in terms of power, way more. It will unlock you way more than basically starting from Chrome Crouch. Even if you have Guinevere, it doesn't change anything. The skill ups of the relics are just not as powerful as the passives. So it's way more important to focus on him and the talisman rather than him and the books. I hope it helps you and explained a little bit the difference between both bosses, but also how it works when it comes to level up. I hope, well, most of you will watch the video today, but for those who start watching my videos from tomorrow, which is the 27th and the official launch, I hope you enjoyed the game, guys, and I hope I will see you in my next video. So make sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and I will see you soon.